Hi, Pastor Nathan Deck with your hashtag Better Together devotion for today. Have you ever wondered where, when you show up somewhere, how things came together? And like everybody seems to know exactly where they're supposed to be and what's happening. The sound is going and the musicians are all prepared and things like that. Well, it takes a lot of behind the scenes work. Take this table behind me that we have as a focal point for our worship. It's our communion table. And during the season of Lent, we always have it decorated with candles and things to focus us in on the journey that we're on to head towards Jerusalem. Well, someone had to put that together. Just like someone has to show up and do sound checks. Someone has to show up and turn the lights on. Someone has to show up in our space here that I'm in right here, the fellowship hall. Someone has to show up and put chairs and tables up. There are so many wonderful, and I call them angels. There are so many beautiful angels who show up, who do things behind the scenes, who rarely get noticed. And this is an act of mercy. This is one of the wonderful ways that you can actually grow closer to God. Not everybody's the prayerful type. Not everybody's the type that can sit and do devotions and quiet or meditate. Some people express their faith through their hands, through actions, their kinetic faith, if you will. They've got to be moving and grooving to get things done, and that's a part of who they are. They're the ones who love going on mission trips because they feel close to God in those aspects. They're the ones who love to do, like we have here, we have a backpack ministry that connects with our school system, and they love doing that kind of stuff. We love getting involved in service, and a lot of times it's the behind the scenes that truly deserves more glory than those that are up on stage and those that are in the limelight, because they're doing things that no one else would even dream of happening. They're creative and they're dedicated and they're faithful. If you're having a difficulty growing closer to God, one of the strong things that I'd recommend is that you find a way to plug in to your strength, to your talents, to your gifts, to your time, to your passions, because that's where your spiritual gift is going to be. And that's going to be where you will feel close to God and that you will grow in your understanding of God's love, and you'll feel His presence as you serve others, as you serve the church, as you serve the community, as you serve those around you, loving them as Christ has loved us. Take time to be in prayer, and may that prayer lead you to some behind-the-scenes service that no one will know about, but you will, and so will God. And that makes all the difference in the world.